Hey guys, it's your girl Lashes Tony X. Oh, how are you guys doing today? So today, check my shirt out. It says, what does it say? Coffee, please. Very cute. Very, very cute. That's the way I'm feeling today. I did not get a lot of sleep last night. I have a little rant to tell you this morning. You probably don't care, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So, okay. I've been trying to see this gynecologist, right, for months. Let's say 6 months, right? Okay, the first time I made the appointment, if you know anything about the South, we have really effed up weather. Like one day it snows, one day it's hot AF, one day there's tornadoes, one day there's just like what the hell ever. So it's crazy, right? We have crazy weather. So I originally made an appointment with the gynecologist. They were like, yeah, well, you're not going to be able to see them, obviously the main doctor. You'll have to see the nurse practitioner, because you won't be able to see the main doctor for, I don't know, it was a long time. And I was like, well, I'll just wait. So I get on the waiting list to see this lady. She's supposed to be like one of the best around here. And then when it finally time for me to go, right, they call me the day of my appointment, and we were having bad weather that day, and they were like, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to cancel because of the weather, so can you come in March 3rd, which is today? Okay, are you up today? Alright, so then I'm like, okay, March 3rd. So I put it in my calendar, I wait another month, and it's March 3rd. So I'm like, and my appointment's super early in the morning. I am not a morning person. I'm ill. I hate getting up early. I could not sleep last night for some reason. I tossed and turned till like, I don't know, was it like 4 or 5 a.m. and I had to get up at 7 or 8 this morning, so I was very cranky, and I did not get to fully get ready, so I was even more cranky. I just threw on sweats, which is what I usually do when I'm in a hurry, and I didn't have time to do my hair, so I just like put a pair of sunglasses in it, brushed it. I did do my makeup, but I half-assed did it. So you're gonna see that video, not vlog. I did a quick like running late, get ready with me type of video. You'll probably see that first, I assume. I'm gonna put that first. Anyway, in that video, I'm getting ready to go to the doctor. So I get halfway to the doctor's office, which I live 40 minutes from the doctor, okay? They call me halfway up there, and they're like, yeah, she had a emergency, and she won't be able to see you today. And I didn't tell you what made it even worse was yesterday I called to cancel because we were supposed to have tornadoes today, right? So I was like, well, I don't really want to leave Harrison and the dogs and then have to drive 40 minutes to the doctor's and then 40 minutes back and not know what the weather's going to be doing, you know? So I called and said, well, I'd like to cancel. And they're like, well, you can't cancel because if you cancel, we're going to have to charge you. And I was like, okay, lady, okay. So I was like, I'll just come to my appointment. Now, remember, the first time they canceled on me last minute because of the weather. Okay. Then, after I tried to cancel yesterday because of the weather, they told me no. They would charge me. And then they called me today as I'm halfway up there saying they're canceling on me. I mean, and it was like 30 minutes before the appointment. You know what I'm feeling? You know what I'm feeling. Tell me you can relate. Today's video is about, let me show you. Oh gosh, this is a book haul. Yes, a book haul. Now this is Target and Barnes & Noble's in one book of the month. I do subscribe to Book of the Month. If you guys are interested, I will put a link down below. Book of the Month, this is not sponsored, but Book of the Month is freaking amazing. You can get a discount. I'll try to leave a discount code down below for you guys, so you can type it in, and your first book will be $10 for a hardcover book. Like, what? And they're always, I mean, you get a range of mystery, historical fiction, romance, different ones, different genres. Sometimes horror, but yeah, my favorite is thrillers. But anyway, I love them all. But I did get one this month. I want to show you what I picked out. I'll show you that one first. So let me pull that out first. I just knocked over all of my books. Okay. So I'm really excited about this. I'm not sure if this is a new author or not, but I know with Book of the Month, it's really cool because they do introduce a lot of new authors, and it's like their like book debut. Everybody's stoked. Or sometimes it's authors that have, you know, already made really great books. But here, Sally Hepworth. There's the name. I saw this. First of all, I saw the cover. The cover is freaking beautiful. And then on the cover, it said, "The Soulmate." And I was like, there's no contest. Now, I was going to order the horror book, because the horror book really did look good. I think it's called Woman Alone or something. And I think that might be by a debut author. Don't quote me on that. But this one was just like off the hook. The Soulmate. It's a thriller. And it says, what happens when love pushes you to the edge? What? Look at the book cover. It's like these big waves with rocks. Looks like there's a cliff. If you hear that really weird noise, the wind today is 50 miles an hour. It's like hurricane winds. I don't even know. It's crazy. So if you hear that whoosh, I'm by my window and it's loud. Hopefully you can hear it. But there's flowers on the rocks. There's like the crashing of the waves in a cliff. And like I said, the soulmate. The soulmate. Like that. I'm feeling this book. I'm really feeling this book. You guys, we should do this book for our book club book. Let me know what you think. I'm really wanting you guys to help me pick out a book for our book club. I'm ready to start our book club because I want to do a book club where whoever wants, it could be like 4 people. I don't give a fuck. It could be 2 people. I don't give a fuck. Just whoever likes to read, okay? Just message me that you want to read this book or whatever books that I show you guys. I did a poll today on Instagram, by the way, if you guys want to look on that before it goes away, because you know on Instagram it usually goes away. But and I put 2 books on there for choices. But like, I really want to do a book club. You don't have to be in the book club if you don't want to, but I will tell you, it will be fun because I plan on doing a live book chat. So like at the end, when we get through reading it, we all come together and we give our 2 cents on how this book made us feel, what we thought about the characters. I'm talking about this book, but it don't have to necessarily be this book. It doesn't matter if you like romance. It doesn't matter if you like thrillers like me, horror like me. I like fantasy. Fantasy I don't love as much. It's my least favorite genre. But I will read fantasy, if that's what you guys want to read. I have read a couple. And then, like, fiction, whatever. Okay, I'm excited. So if you guys want to be part of my book club, please, 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 please leave me comments down below. We'll do a voting type of thing. You just like whoever will put, just leave comments like name a book you want to do for the book club, or a book you have. Maybe you don't want to buy a book. Maybe you have a book that you haven't read yet. Maybe it's in your TBR. And you're like, hey, I really want to read the blah, 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 blah. And then somebody else says, I really want to read that too. Whatever. And I'll be like, cool, that'll be our book club. It doesn't have to be so technical. You know what I mean? It can be easy peasy, breezy, beautiful cover girl. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so it could totally be that. So first book, by the way, that was my chair. That was not me. I'm just saying. So I'm excited. Again, I will leave the link to Book of the Month down below. And I will leave a coupon for you guys. A coupon code. Just type in the code and you will get a $10 hardcover book. Okay. That's the first book I want to talk about. Oh, also you do get, from Book of the Month, every month, you do get a cute little message on your bookmark. What are these called? Brave art. What are these called? Bookmarks? No, they're called something else. Anyway, it says, I'm a great judge of characters. Characters, I'm a great judge. I really am. I feel like I always know what's going to happen, especially in thrillers. I feel like I'm really good at it, but I don't know. Sometimes I am shocked, but stoked about this book. Stoked about that book. Okay, next book. Another book I'm really excited about. You guys, this would be a really good book for our book club. I read the first one and I would say 5 stars. 5 stars. I'm going to do a video of my 5-star reads, and I'm going to do a video of my 1 and 2 star reads, so you guys can know what I like and what I don't like. But this right here, I was waiting for it to come out. So, The Housemaid's Secret. Dun dun dun. So this is part 2. The first one was The Housemaid's, or The Housemaid. The Housemaid? Yeah, I think it was called The Housemaid. And this one is The Housemaid's Secret. It says, this perfect home has one rule. Don't look behind closed doors. And I already know, obviously, what the first one was about because I read it. I was so glued to that book. I can't even tell you. It was amazing. This says it's a totally gripping psychological thriller with a shocking twist, which is basically most of Frida McFadden's books. I think I've read 1, 2, 3 of her books, maybe? I think I've read 3 of her books. The Housemaid, Never Lie. Have you read that one? Just saying. Anyway, this is I'm excited to read this. If you guys think this would be a cool Book of the Month book, let me know. I did pick this one up. Did I get this? I got this from Barnes. Did I get it from Barnes? Pretty sure I got it from Barnes & Nobles. But sometimes I do pre-order either from Barnes or Target. You can pre-order from either one. But I think I did get this from Barnes. Anyway, excited. Exciting and new. Okay, that's that one. Okay, so there are a couple books I don't want to show you just yet because that's going to be kind of for another video maybe. But let me pull out this. This one's, hold on, how many do I got for this other video? I got 3, 4 books. Alright, so this one is by Coho. Hey! All my Coho fans out there. Colleen Hoover is my favorite romance writer because she writes smut. And I like to read a little bit of smut. You know what I'm saying? Who doesn't? So, I don't know. I've read, how many books have I read from Coho? I don't want to tell you my favorites because that's going to be in another video. So I don't want to like do a lot, tell you all my favorites in this video. And then you'd be like, you've already told us. So I've read 3 books by Coho, and I have 2 or 3 books over here that I haven't read yet. So this one is Heartbones. I picked this up because I think this is her newest one, but then I just saw her post that there was a newer book coming out in February, which it's March now. And then I saw that there was a whole controversy thing going on with, she was going to do a coloring book about It Ends With Us. And a lot of people was like, no you're not. And then like, I don't even know, like, are they still doing the movie? I assume they're still doing the movie. Blake Lively is supposed to be starring in It Ends With Us. A lot of people don't like It Ends With Us because, I'm not doing any spoilers because I think it tells you in the synopsis, but basically it's about an abusive relationship. So I guess they don't want like young girls to read something so hyped and think it's okay to be in an abusive relationship. Obviously it's never okay to be in an abusive relationship, and if you are, you should totally tell a friend, tell someone you can trust, get away from that person, because sometimes it does obviously end deadly. So I am 100% against that. I don't support it at all, but I don't take things, how do I say this? It's like watching a movie. Like all you guys, I know you guys out there, I'm pointing to y'all. I'm not like this, but there's some people out there that love true crime. Now, just because you love, this is going to be a whole controversy. I should do a whole video on this because I have very strong feelings on a lot of this stuff. So there's so many people out there that love true crime. Does that mean you guys think murder's okay? Does that mean you guys, you know, if you're watching all these true crime stories and that's your entertainment, do you get off on that? Like, what's wrong with people reading books about abuse or whatever, true crime or horror or thrillers or murders or whatever? No, I'm not saying murder is right. No, I'm not saying rape is right. No, I'm not saying any of these sensitive topics are right. But it is a form of entertainment. It's not something that we're saying, oh yeah, we believe in this, woohoo. No, that's not it. So I hope that you agree with me. Leave in the comments because I feel like I could do a whole video on this. But I feel really strongly about this because I get really upset when people are like, oh, I'm so against Coho because of her books and the trash and like the abuse. Or no relationships are perfect. Number one, they're not. They're just not perfect, okay? So shut up. They're not perfect. Number two, I do not agree with promoting abuse. That, like I said, I don't agree with that. But to me, reading a book is entertainment. It's just like if you're watching true crime. It's just like if you're watching a murder mystery. It is, something bad's going to happen to good people. Something bad's going to happen. It's just entertainment. Now, that's just the way it is. That's how I feel. So, hate me if you want to. Agree with me. Tell me in the comments, do you want me to make a video on this? Because I could be very passionate about things I truly believe in. Just want to say that about Coho. Because I don't want anybody being like, oh, I hate Coho. Coho sucks. Because Coho, blah, blah, blah. Look, I love Coho. End of discussion. Alright, zip it, zip it, zip it. Alright, so this is Heart and Bones by Coho. And I have no clue what this book is about. I just thought it was really pretty. And like I said, I thought it was her newest release. But I think there's one that she just released after this. So I'm excited to read it. And this obviously came from Target. So it says, damaged people recognize other damaged people. It's like a club you want a membership to. So yes, a lot of her books are about effed up relationships. I'm just going to be real with you. There's a lot of smut. There's a lot of effed up relationships. There's a lot of abuse. And if those are trigger things for you, don't read Coho. But if you find this entertainment like I do, then read it. That's all I got to say. That's my 2 cents on that. Alright, so let me get another book. Okay, so this one I got from Target as well. I was really excited about this one because they made a Netflix movie. And I haven't seen it yet, so no spoilers please on any of these things, but this is called Luckiest Girl Alive. And it's by Jessica Knoll. And I am so freaking excited to read this book. I'm also excited to watch the Netflix movie. So from what I got from the trailer, I haven't read the synopsis of the book, but what I got from the trailer, it looks like there's a girl that she's obviously grown up, she's successful, but she's not rich. And she came from a different background than her friends, possibly. And she went to a school maybe for rich kids, maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it looked like to me. And something really bad, tragic happened at her school. And she doesn't, I don't think she says what it is. And then something pulls her back to the past. And then she has to like go back into the past, relive her past or something. I just saw a couple of the trailers. It looked really interesting to me. I haven't started it yet, but I am super stoked to watch that movie, Luckiest Girl Alive, and I also want to read the novel, just because I love novels, and I think it would be fun. I hate when my books are scratched. I don't know. Sometimes when I ordered some of these books, sometimes when I order them, they have a little nick or something in them. I'm really particular about my books, okay? But anyway, this one obviously came from Target as well. They do have this one and this one at Barnes. But I was grocery shopping and I just went and picked up a couple of Target books. Okay, I think the next ones are Barnes and Nobles. Let's see. So those are here. Alright, so I was wanting some really creepy books. Let me show you the romance. The only romance. And when you know, it's a freaking dark romance, you guys. Like I said, I don't like the romance, like, I guess YA romance, or like where nothing happens. Like, there's no drama, there's no action, there's no smut. I don't know. I don't like those types of books. It has to have a little smut, a little drama, whatever, a little twisted, you know what I'm saying? Because, I don't know, I just like to read it. It's kind of like watching, what am I trying to think? Reality TV. Like, I can get sucked into some reality TV like nobody's business. And my kids are like, Mom, why do you watch this stuff? And I'm like, because it's good. But when I read the synopsis, like a little bit of the synopsis of this, I was just like, I gotta have this book. And another thing, this one is just really pretty. It's got this like diamond, and it's called Twisted. It's got a diamond on it. The cover of this is just so pretty. I don't know. It feels good in my hands. There's Hooked. There's, I think it's Scarred. Wretched, maybe? And Twisted. So, those are all the books in this series. But let me read you a little bit of the synopsis. So it says, she's his diamond in the rough. He's her worst nightmare. I read that. I was like, yes, you have me. You have me. I'm in the palm of your hands. I'm reading this book. So, like I said, this is the Broken Girls. And this really intrigued me because a lot of booktubers that I watch gave this a really good rating. And this is by Simone St. James, author of Sundown Motel. So if you know that book, here's another one. So The Broken Girls. This one, I believe, is going to be more of a ghost story. It says part haunting, gothic, and part suspenseful crime drama. The Broken Girls is a bona fide page turner. A journalist goes, she's trying to find what happened to her sister that passed away. It was a closed case. I think they said her boyfriend did it, killed her, and I think Fiona, her sister, was like, no, I don't think that's what happened. I'm going to reopen the case. And come to find out, it's some creepy thing she finds out that happened at this kind of like boarding school for girls. And what they did, it's just clever and wonderfully chilling. Creepy. So I feel like it's going to be a really scary book. So I'm excited to read this. Another creepy book is called Horrid. 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 The cover of this is horrid to me. I saw this cover and I was like, oh my god, that looks very sick, twisted, and terrifying. Katrina Lino is the author of this book. And it also has, I don't know if that's a part 2. There's another book on the back and it says, don't miss. You must not miss. That's the name of it? Okay. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't have my glasses on, so I'm just going to be able to tell you a few things. But this is, when she was good, she was very, very good. But when she was bad, she was ... So, one of my favorite booktubers gave this 4 stars. 4 stars. And it was the same girl, she gave this book 4 stars. So, I'm excited about these 2 books. This one, like I said, I don't know a whole lot going into this. I didn't really pay attention to what she said it was about. Anyway, I'm excited. I don't want to read too much of it, but that was, like, sometimes I'll just read, like, a little bit on the cover, and I'm like, okay, you had me. When it said, when she was good, she was very, very good, but when she was bad, she was ... It's like, oh, I gotta read that. Yeah. And there was another book. I think we'll go back and get 3 other books. No, I have a shit ton of books in my cart from Barnes & Nobles right now. I really want to get, where's my phone, and I'll read them for you guys. I'll read you what's in my cart. Let me know if you've read any of these books. Don't give me any spoilers, please. I hate spoilers. You can tell me, yes, I like them, no, I don't like them, what you would rate them or something, but don't tell me any spoilers. Alright, so let me tell you what my camera is about to die, so I need to wrap this video up. Okay, one of them I really want to read is Comfort Me with Apples. That one's been on my wish list. So they didn't have it at my Barnes & Noble store, so I am going to have to order that one. I am interested in Sharp Objects. It's the same person that wrote Gone Girl, so excited about that one. Local Woman Missing, that one's been something I've wanted to read forever. Also, The Hunting Wives, I heard that one was a page turner as well. Last but not least, Confessions. I heard that one was really good. So those are the 5 books that I really want to pick up now. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to leave in the comments if you guys want to join my book club. We don't have to do any apps. We don't have to do it, you know, whatever. We could just do it on YouTube, and like I said, we can chat in the comments about which book we should pick. It could be very like just us, not a big deal. It could be 3 people, it could be 1 person, it could be 20 people, and at the end of the month we'll get together and we'll read the book together. I just need some ideas, people, and let me know what you've read. Let me know your thoughts, if I should do a whole rant about how I really feel about like the controversy with Coho, Colleen Hoover, and like why people are so angry, and then like what is the difference between that and like somebody obsessed with podcasts or true crimes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's basically entertainment for people. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. I hope you guys have a great, amazing day. I'll talk to you guys later. I will leave the books link down below like I usually do. And yeah, love you guys to pieces. Oh, do not forget to subscribe and like before you go. I would love to have some more of you guys in my Lashes Tony XO family. And yeah, have a good one. Bye.